It's Conference Championship Weekend edition of Hick's 5-Minute Picks. Stay at the end for bonus college football playoff predictions. All right, first conference championship game, let's get into the one I'm most excited for. Friday night in Las Vegas, Pac-12 title game, Oregon, Washington, Ducks, 9.5-point favorites. I think Oregon wins, and I think they do cover this almost 10-point spread because Oregon is the best team I have seen in college football. This entire year, no one has been more consistent and more dominant throughout their really entire season more than Oregon. I've been impressed with them. They're an absolute offensive juggernaut. They defensively are really stout as well. And so in this matchup, I don't think Washington's defense, which has been their weak point, can slow down this two-pronged attack Oregon has in both the number one passing offense in the country and a top 25 rushing attack. So Oregon throws a lot at you defensively. I don't think Washington's defense is up for the task. And then on the flip side, I think Oregon's defense is going to do a better job Friday night compared to back when they played in Seattle earlier this year of slowing down the Huskies' passing attack. Michael Penix Jr. will get his, but not as much as he got earlier in the season. So Ducks, 38-27, they win the Pac-12 title, and Bo Nix locks up his Heisman Trophy. Let's go to the Big 12. Oklahoma State taking on Texas. The Longhorns, 15.5-point favorites. Big spread. I think Texas covers it, though. Here's why. This is a matchup nightmare for the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. They are led by their run game in Ollie Gordon, leading rusher in college football. Problem, though, is Texas's run defense, stout. One of the best in the country at stopping the run. I think they will limit Ollie Gordon. I don't think he's going to be let loose and having a big day here. So I do trust Texas's run defense more than I trust Oklahoma State's rushing offense here in this one. And I don't think the Cowboys have any other pitch they could throw towards Texas to win this game. So I'm going to say Longhorns 38-20. They beat Oklahoma State. They cover the 15.5-point spread, and they win the Big 12. A big one here in Atlanta. SEC title game. Georgia versus Alabama. Dogs 5.5-point favorites. Georgia wins and covers the spread. I think Bama's biggest advantage they had over Georgia is gone. It was intimidation. There was a big question a few years ago if Kirby Smart could overtake and overcome the Nick Saban hurdle. And we saw it in the SEC title game 2 years ago. He could not. And going to the national title game, we know Nick Saban's record against assistants is outstanding. I think there is an intimidation factor that benefits Alabama that freaks out coaches on the other side that get intimidated by Nick Saban. Kirby, in beating Bama in the national title game 2 years ago, I think has wiped that big advantage Bama has had over Nick Saban, former assistants, wiped it away. And so Bama, I should say Georgia, I think, is going to play loose. They're going to play free in this game, and they're just a better team. They are the absolute better team. Carson Beck is playing the best football of his career right now in November. Brock Bowers is back and healthy. And I'm still a little afraid right now of Jalen Milroe to truly trust him to make the right decisions. Look, they won the game last week at Auburn. He looked totally lost at times, lost sight of the line of scrimmage multiple times. You just don't see that. I think Georgia's defense will confuse him enough to win this game. I'm going to say Georgia 31, Alabama 20. This game, don't even bother watching. Big Ten title game, Michigan, Iowa. The Wolverines in a conference championship game are 21.5-point favorites. Let's keep it short and simple and sweet. Michigan wins 30-3. The only thing you got to watch here is can Iowa's offense score a point in the first half or even in this game? I think they get a field goal, but otherwise they got nothing. I will say, early in the game, first quarter especially, I think Michigan's offense is going to have a little bit of trouble. Don't sleep on Iowa's defense. They are really damn good. So it's not going to be a 21-0 first quarter affair. I think Michigan's offense early on is going to hit a little bit of a rut. They will figure it out, though. They will win the game. Finally, ACC Conference Championship game, Louisville, Florida State, Seminoles 2.5-point favorites. I think Louisville wins. I think Louisville does America a favor, beat the Seminoles, and eliminate them from the college football playoff. This game's coming down to two things: running the ball, quarterback play. Louisville has the advantage in the run game. Offensively, they have a tremendous rushing attack led by Jawar Jordan. Defensively, they stopped the run really well, and I don't think Florida State can rely on Trey Benson here to lead them to success. So I think the run game benefits Louisville. The pass, I trust Jack Plummer at quarterback way more than I trust Tate Rodemaker. Cardinals win 23-17, knock Florida State out of the playoff. All right, really fast here, college football playoff predictions. Here's what you will see on Sunday. Number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, Oregon. Number 4, Texas. That is your college football playoff field.